knocking me sideways. They've been knocking me out late. Whenever you come around me, these feelings won't go away.
Welcome, O wanderers of the wavelength, to the inner sanctum of the Chilluminatti. You didn't find us by accident. You were tuned in. Behind this veil of shadow and signal, we gather, not to follow, but to question. So light your candle and lean back 33 degrees. Close the blinds and forget what they told you was real.
That you can't go on, and you're weak, sinking low. Just
This Saturday night is Ground Zero Plus. Mine's Jimmy. Welcome. Rock and Rio. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Can barely hear you.
Yes, I am.
Excellent. Oh, there you go. When the world's running down, just make the best of what's still around. We're still here after all these years.
For how long is the question?
Exactly. Well, you got to make the best of whatever it is. Let's see. So, hey, welcome everybody. It's Ground Zero Plus. It's the Chilluminatti. It's Saturday night. Welcome to the inner sanctum. Just try to be quiet. Don't make any sudden moves. I seem quite loud. Am I loud?
Fine to me.
Okay, good. Maybe it's just me. My headphones are too loud. Let me turn my headphones down, Rockaria.
You should. Save them eardrums.
So yeah, here we are, and looks like you and I are the only ones here. This looks like when someone has to show up and tell the truth. It's like only me and Rio show up.
Well,
Where is everybody?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Well, looks like it's me and you then, man.
Epic Journeyman is probably out playing with the fish.
Well, you know what, man? Let me just say this. This isn't my first fucking rodeo. And so I anticipated there being weak commitment to the game tonight. I could tell there was going to be weak commitment. So I went ahead and fortified myself from such a behavior. And so we're good. But, I mean, the concept of this game, ladies and gentlemen, it requires actual stories to be told that are personal stories. There has to be an element of truth within the storyteller for the premise of the reverse speech angle to work. So if someone's not telling a story, then and they're just reading a story, then the reverse speech isn't really, you see what I'm saying, Rio?
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, we'll go ahead. We'll go through the motions unless Epic Journeyman surfaces to tell us a story. Or who else was going to stop by? Sergeant Miller? I think he was going to stop by.
Yeah.
Bruce said he might stop by. I didn't reach out to anybody. I mean, I was on the phone with you. But, I mean, I am prepared. I mean, to do the show. Like I said, I have 3 stories. 2 of them are true. 1 of them's false. I could read the stories. You could play the game. And we can reverse speech it. I mean,
the interesting thing is if they're your stories, right? If you had 3 stories, or if you say you only have to tell 2 if you do them both, right? I should be able to figure out which one is the real one and which one is the lie.
Fuck that, dude. I'm not going to be sitting here and letting you reverse speech me for 3 hours on telling personal stories.
Oh, no, well, I mean,
I can understand.
They have to be short stories, no novels.
I can understand
You're not epic.
The entertainment value of what that would actually look like. Just simply because, you've done reverse speech on me before, so.
Yeah.
So I mean, not that I say anything bad or whatever. But I'm just saying I don't know
That
what
you
I'm
know
going that I know of. Right.
Yeah. No, I mean most of the time I've actually done you in reverse. It comes up like just comments.
Yeah, but I'm always I'm saying some shit is the thing.
Yeah.
Always. So I don't know.
It's like you're the same person backwards.
That's what I mean. I talk backwards good, don't I? I don't know. All right. I'm not going to be the sole. The thing is, man, is someone's got to step up. It's not just me. Like I said, I have 3 stories here. They're not my. These are
what
not
about Pollination? Get him.
These
to
are
call
not
in.
my stories. These are just stories. So there's 3 of them. 2 of them are true. 1 of them's false.
Polly's a pretty good storyteller. He's in the chat.
Once that you've decided on a killing, first you make a stone of your heart. And if you find that your hands are still willing, then you can turn a murder into art. There really isn't any need for bloodshed. You just do it with a little more finesse. If you can slip a tablet into someone's coffee, then it avoids an awful lot of mess. Because it's murder by numbers. 1, 2, 3. It's as easy to learn as your ABC. It's murder by numbers. 1, 2, 3. It's as easy to learn as your ABC.
It's murder by numbers. I don't see the chat, but I will.
Actually, you know what? I'm not in the Ground Zero chat. I should probably look at that too.
There's people missing too. There's like I don't know. Chris was saying there's 100 people over at Ground Zero Plus. And remember, Ground Zero Plus, fully listener supported. Come on down, become supporters. So we are going to work on this game show. We're going to get it going here. So let's hear the premise of it. Is that listen, Rio and I were talking about it earlier before the show, and so the thing is that when we originally got in here, do you hear some noise?
Do I hear noise?
It just went away. All right, yeah. So when we first, obviously years ago, I came back. Years ago when we first started doing shows, back then it was, there was an open field. There was a lot of information and not very many people knew about what was going on. So back then, things seemed to, people were interested and eager to learn. So this was, years ago, let's say 15 years ago. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now here we are in 2025. There's like a high-pitched noise going on. Yeah,
I don't
hear
like
a static, and when you get closer to your microphone, it stops doing it. When you're talking to your microphone.
Oh, you know why? I bet you I know why. Hang on, I'll fix it.
So, anywho, the point being is that since then, okay, Joe Rogan got a podcast, and then everyone became podcasters, right? And so since then, a million people have started doing podcasts covering a million different aspects and of this alternative information. So it's reached this point where there's so many voices chattering at so many at this point. Anything for a lot of people, anything is believable at this point. If it sounds a little bit like it makes sense and there's some you can connect some dots. If you could, Rio, if you could find the dots and connect them, then there must be something going on. But I mean, in the age of computers, there's ways to connect dots that didn't exist in the old days. I mean, back in the day when you used to apply for a job, you have to look in the newspaper and call the place, you know, then go down there and take your resume over there. Talk to the guy. Mm-hmm. Those days are over. You know, you do it all on the internet now. So the same thing with before. It's like before, it didn't seem like there was so many earthquakes, but that was only because you didn't know about them. Now all of a sudden, there's earthquakes all over the place. It looks like there's a shitload of earthquakes, but it's only because you didn't know about them before. Now you know about them. But there's always been those earthquakes. They've always been going on. You know what I mean? So anyhow, so now there's saturation is what Amber's saying. Exactly. There's oversaturation. So anyways, now people just can pass off any kind of stories they want on here. I mean, how are you going to know if somebody's telling the truth or not? You know what I mean, Rhea?
Well,
I can barely hear you since you fixed that hissing sound.
I didn't fix the hissing. Oh, you can barely hear me now?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, I can hear you, but not like I did before. But irrespective of that. So that's why we came up with this We've thought about this before. We've thought about telling you a story and seeing if you could tell if it was real or not. But, you know, we never really drilled down on it, did we?
No, I don't think we...
No, so I mean...
Not as deep as we're going tonight, I think.
Yeah, so for some reason last night something came up. And for whatever reason it came back up again. And then that's when the idea also hit us about this reverse speech and the actual stories themselves. Now, what originally started this for us, I mean, this whole idea, this subject, is that I bumped into, when I used to do this Monday show, I used to do a lot of stuff about psychology. For this Monday show, this is a lot of psychology shit about it, especially when it was going through this Michelle Pfeiffer incident. I was pointing out a bunch of stuff about different things and so on and so forth. And so one of the things was that I had found this dude who claimed to be a time traveler, and he was a paranoid schizophrenic. And it's an interview with the guy from the 80s that I listened to the story, and I'm listening to this guy, this interview, and I'm thinking to myself, this fucking guy could be on any alternative media show talking about being a time traveler. And there's no way you would, I mean, it would probably just go by. You know what I mean? No one would question it. Here he is. He's a diagnosed paranoid schizophrenic telling a story. And, well, here. Rhea, let's do a flashback into the microcosm greatest hits. Here's the time-traveling paranoid schizophrenic interview. You decide. Maybe he's not a paranoid schizophrenic.
Come to the hospital.
Did I record it?
I was
Yeah, go ahead, or I'll send you the link.
Going down this hill when all of a sudden it turned over, and I was arrested, of course, for that, you know. And they were going to turn me loose.
Could you hear it playing?
No.
Okay, well, it's playing.
Oh, well.
Let me, I know, I just decided what might be the problem with that. Hold on a minute. Let me put it into Safari in here if you can hear it. All right, hang on. It's the Chilluminatti Saturday night. We're getting ready for Who's Telling the Truth coming up a little bit later. But right now we're trying to figure out if this guy is really... listen, I'm not saying he's not a time traveler. He could be. That's what I'm saying. You hear this story, and if you know ahead of time he's a paranoid schizophrenic, then you might discount his story. But how many people have been classified paranoid schizophrenics that were actually hearing voice of God technology in their head? So how do you know if somebody's really crazy or not? Who wrote the book on who's crazy? It's the same guys that are hitting you with frequencies that make you do certain shit. The shit that it makes you do, they put it in a book and say you're crazy if you do it. And then they make everyone learn that book, and when you get out of school and you come in the office and you sit down and you start telling them you're a time traveler, they'll say you're a paranoid schizophrenic.
Except that they called in and said the Army had AWOL out on me, which is a lie, of course. But they arrested me there and took me here under escort.
Why do you think they brought you to a psychiatric hospital?
Orders from somewhere else, I would...
Do you hear that?
Now I hear you.
Did you hear that video?
No.
Okay. Hang on a second. What just happened? Hold on. Can you hear this? Hold on.
Hundreds.
Where did you kill them?
Chicago, Detroit.
Do you hear that?
That I heard, yes.
Okay,
Chicago, Detroit.
so I can't play any audio for you on Google. If I use Safari, you can hear it. If I use Google, you can't hear it. Okay, we just figured that out. Okay, here it comes.
Well, I'm a known killer. Where they come from, so,
What do you mean?
it's a pretty touchy thing being around me if you're on the wrong side. They don't relish having a hold of me unless I'm inside of a cage or something.
What do you mean that you're a known killer?
I have killed
How many people have you killed?
several hundreds.
Where did you kill them?
Chicago, Detroit, New York, Mississippi Gulf, California, Texas.
Why did you kill them?
Because they were in the act of violent crimes,
Like what?
like murder, rape, brutal beatings, extortion, illicit drug trafficking.
Did you kill them?
Yes.
To prevent them from doing that, or what?
Well, when it got back to their leaders, it did stop quite a few illegal events from happening.
What do you mean by their leaders?
Their highest in command.
Are you talking about the mafia or what?
Yes, indeed. Mafiosi, Cosa Nostra. They used to be the same, but they're no longer. They divided up in this nation, and a few from other nations that were stepping on illegal grounds for information-gathering purposes.
What made you decide to take it into your own hands to do that?
I was the highest-ranking official at the time,
Highest ranking official in what?
in intelligence.
Oh, so you work in intelligence?
Yes.
What were you doing when you were in the car that crashed?
I was enjoying myself by self-medicating myself with hashish.
He was self-medicating with hashish. Rock and roll. Do you want this link so you can reverse this guy?
No, I'm just recording the YouTube stream.
Oh, you are? Okay.
And
Which
you were an
that's-
intelligence officer then?
Yes.
And they didn't mind that you were taking drugs?
You don't seem to understand. They're not drugs, they're curative procedures for top international agents, which is what they use. Hashish and marijuana.
What do they cure you of?
What are the cures of? Malaise, pedentry. Primarily, pedentry is the main thing they cure. The thing they work the best on is ease of mind, less worry, relaxing, which when there is that much of a schedule before you, it's difficult to do without aid from some substance or another.
What do you mean pedentry? Is that something you can see?
Economic pedentry.
I'm not.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna fast forward here a little bit. Rock and reel, just stand by. Here. Stand by. Here we go.
Comp.
Print? What is a comp print? Some kind of computer printout or something?
Those particular lights that they're not necessarily a code printout, but they're human-based.
So you get them from lights. Where do you see them?
Beg your pardon?
Where do you see the comp prints?
Behind me, in front of me.
Just out in the air?
They're like switches in mood. Yeah, yes, but you must be able to read and decipher them. I've been trained all my life to read them. I am the best. I am the highest IQ'd. I am the best reader and the best leader in the comp forces.
What does the comp stand for?
Comp? Compliance. Yes, when it's broken down into absolute basics, but it's an intelligence word. And a comp base is where men work together to decide to what extent we're going to have to go, to certain areas.
How did the intelligence people...
And that's 1990 comp print right there.
1990, what do you mean?
All right, so he's seeing screens in front of him, around him. Is what he's saying. He's seeing screens.
Yes, that's where I just came from. They were able to trace and decipher my route from there 3 times.
We're in 83, 1983, right?
That's 83 print there, and that's 84.
So you know the future?
And that's 90.
You've been in the future.
Yes, and in the past. That's where I just came from not more than 2 weeks ago.
Why did they transport you back to the past?
Because that part of Armageddon was reaching a certain particular point. We were no longer needed. We have to go to the past.
So, what did you do in the past? What was your mission in the past?
Run supplies, detect enemy agents, aid those who are wounded and in need of help, and mainly clear our comps in the past. There are certain messages spelled out through the universe.
And what are you going to do next? What's in the future?
Well, after I crawl off the cross, it's going to be pretty final,
You're going to go on a cross?
Yes.
How's that?
I'm headed for the first John the Baptist.
What do you mean?
The one who died on the cross beside Jesus, only he didn't die there.
You are that same person?
I am the same person.
Or are you going to do that again?
I'm going to do that for the first time. I haven't got there yet.
Oh, you're going to go back in time, back
Yes.
to the past. What's the purpose of that?
The purpose of that? Well, it has a number of different purposes. But other than a tribute to those who are living and guaranteed to their lives, because infiltration among the normal people was heavy for a while. And there are proofs that we are going to extend to change it, and that we are suffering as they are. So just bear with it and bear your torment, and if you can, help someone. This is what it means from our side. And we're also telling the bad, which is like they're newly created, such as all of the demons and devils and everything, which is that they are proof that they are not the only ones that are doing this,
It's Saturday night. It's the Chilluminatti. You got enough to reverse rock and reel? You need a couple minutes? Alright, I can't hear you, but I think you said yes.
Alright, stop, collaborate and listen. I sit back with my brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I glow. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance, press a speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom.
We're waxing chumps like candles, rock and reel.
Yet I look for the light through the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose.
See here, am I telling the truth?
I'm feeling the strain.
Dobie Gray was a friend of my family.
Shame. Oh,
Had Thanksgiving dinner with him a bunch of times.
lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, give the people lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. What's been done? You can only see the stars after a setting sun. You run for the money. You don't even know about wild mountain honey.
Yeah. Steve Miller.
Mama, you this lonesome man.
I mean, I'm open to it. I'm open to you calling in and telling a story, and we won't know if it's real and true or not. I mean, you can call in and tell a story, and we'll just reverse every one of them.
Yeah, I think that's the best plan.
I don't know. We'll see. Let's continue. Well, let's hear what this so-called paranoid schizophrenic. I'm interested, actually, because out of all the times we played this guy on here, I think this is like the third time we brought this dude around. We've never reverse speeched him before, so I'm stoked. I'm actually excited to hear. Maybe he is a time traveler. Maybe old Jimmy was wrong to condemn him as what he was labeled as. You know. I don't know.
Come on, Papa, your end is the means. Don't trade your love and goodness for the golden machine. You run for the money. You don't even know about wild mountain honey.
I'm still stuck on I'm stuck on that Ice Baby lyric where he said he's waxing chumps like a candle. I almost feel like pulling up the lyrics for Ice Baby so I can see what the rest of it is. I know there's some other shit like
but I feel alright. I feel alright. I feel alright. Feel alright. Feel alright.
Los Lobos. Alright, hang on. Alright. Stop and listen. Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold me tightly. Flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow. To the extreme, I'll rock a mic like a vandal. Light up the stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance, go rush to the speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. Deadly when I play this dope melody. Anything less, the best is a felony. Love it or leave it, you better gangway. You better hit bullseye, 'cause the kid don't play. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it.
You want me to reverse that too?
You should.
I
we
think
still
I should
got it. We
reverse
got-
your reading of that.
Oh, you're going to reverse the reading of it?
Yeah, because you did that as like a dramatic speech.
Well,
I can
there's still,
actually do that.
There's
because I can
still
just-
more. I mean, that
Huh?
wasn't it. It says, now that the party is jumping with the bass kicked in and the Vegas are pumping, quick to the point, no faking, cooking MCs like a pound of bacon, burning them if you ain't quick and nimble. I go crazy when I hear the cymbal and a hi-hat with a souped up tempo. I'm on a roll. It's time to go solo. Rolling in my 5.0 with the rag top down so my hair can blow. Girl is on standby, waving just to say hi. Did you stop? Nah. I just drove by, kept on, pursuing to the next stop. I busted a left. I'm heading to the next block. The block was dead, yo, so I continued. A1A Beachfront Avenue. Girls were hot, wearing less than bikinis. Rockman lover driving Lamborghinis. Jealous, 'cause I'm out getting mine. Shay with a gauge and vanilla with a 9. Ready for chumps on the wall. The chumps acting ill, 'cause they're full of 8-ball. Gunshot rings out like a bell. I grabbed my 9. All I heard was the shells.
Oh boy.
Falling on the concrete real fast. I jumped in my car. I slammed on the gas. Bumper to bumper, the avenue's packed. I'm trying to get away before the jackers jack. Police,
the jacket, huh?
police on the scene, you know what I mean? They passed me up and confronted the dope fiends. If there is a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. There's still one more verse, believe it or not.
Well, I mean, you can keep reading if you want to do it, but
I've never...
I actually paused the YouTube video at that point so I can record it. So-
I'll tell you what, man. In all the times, in all the years, I've never read the lyrics to Ice Ice Baby in my life. I didn't know what the lyrics were. And now that I see it, I can see why Suge Knight hung him upside down and shook him and made him sign it over. You remember when we actually
Pretty
did
fly for a white guy.
we did a show about a long, very long time ago, in the very beginning of doing this show. We did a show about Vanilla Ice being hung over the balcony at a hotel in Los Angeles by Suge Knight. We had a bunch of videos and shit.
Yeah, I do remember that. We were embarrassing. How did we put it? I think we were embarrassing the fake rock stars, right?
Yeah, that was just something. I don't know what we were doing.
Because I think we did like Vanilla Ice and we did Milli Vanilli and a few of those.
Well, as it turned out, man, Vanilla Ice turned out to be a pretty astute businessman.
Yeah. He's
bought,
actually a pretty smart guy.
He is. He's super rich too. He bought the publishing rights off of Queen for that song. Believe it or not, he fucking owns that shit. Yeah, no, believe it or not.
Yeah, no, but Vanilla Ice earned his respect, man.
Yeah, I think he had like a reality TV show where he was redoing houses down in Florida when there's the fucking 2008 crash. And there was all these big houses down there that people were buying up cheap. Well, he was down there remodeling them shit. Making himself some money.
Yeah, I didn't like him when he was popular, but he's earned respect over time.
Yeah, I didn't like him either, but in retrospect, maybe Suge Knight hung his ass over the balcony and shook it, but Suge Knight's in prison. Suge Knight's in prison. Vanilla Ice is rolling deep with his 5.0 or whatever. Yeah. All right. What are you going to do? You going to reverse me?
Well, I'll have to record that, but do you want to do the time traveler?
Are you ready to do the time traveler?
Yeah, we can do some of the time traveler.
Now, have you found something already, or are you just organic sharpton?
Well, a little bit of both. I mean, I was going through it quick and trying to make notes, but...
All right. Well, let us have it. Go ahead.
Right. So... let's see.
It's Ground Zero Plus, Saturday Night Chilluminatti. As you can tell, we're chilling. You can tell by the tone of my voice how chill I am.
It's organic Sharpton. Dun, dun, dun.
You know what, man? I was listening today. Paulie wasn't able to get on and do his show, and so a replay of our show kicked in, and it was a show from a long time ago.
And
I was listening to it, and I was thinking to myself, fuck. We had a bunch. I mean, this was years ago, probably 2 years ago. We seemed very energetic during the show. Extremely energetic compared to, like, tonight, for example.
Well, now we're all just chill and relax.
It's the Chilluminati. All right, go ahead.
All right, so here it's the part where he's talking about being the guy crucified, right?
Only he didn't die there.
You are that same person?
I am the same person.
Or are you going to do that again?
I'm going to do that for the first time. I haven't got there yet.
Oh, you're going to go back in time, back to the past. What's the purpose of that?
The purpose of that?
All right, so right here it says where she says, "What's the purpose of that?" and he says, "The purpose of that." Right. In reverse, he says what the purpose is.
What's the purpose?
What's the purpose? So here. It says, that was the purpose, right? Don't know what the answer is yet, but here's where she asks him, what is the purpose? And she says...
what's the purpose?
So, what was the purpose now?
So they're both saying...
What's the purpose of that? What's the purpose?
Right? What was the purpose? What was the purpose?
So they're both congruent about the purpose. And now is he about to drop the purpose?
I'm not sure.
I can't hear you, man. Get closer to the microphone. I can't hear you, man. You sound like you're muffled.
Let me turn me up then.
Yeah, do that. Okay, there you go.
All right.
Now I can hear you.
Back to the past.
Right? He says, Satan.
Sound like he said something about an agreement.
Oh, you're going to go back?
How do you know where you are is what she asked him. She says, now you're going to go back, and her reverse says, how do you know where you are?
Oh, you're going to go back?
All right. Now here's the interesting part. It says I served the something here, and I'm not sure what.
I'm going to do that for the first time.
I serve the family who's doing it, or something. I serve the family who's knowing it.
I'm going to do that for the
Their families knowing it. I serve their families knowing it. This is where it gets interesting. The next thing he says is, I serve the Mason light. I serve Mason light here, and she says, yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I am the same person.
So that's
Can
pretty
you
interesting that he's serving the Mason light.
can you
which, of
turn
course,
down
is-
the can you turn
which
down
is Lucifer, right? So,
yeah can you turn down the audio on the replay? Because it's you sound great, but the audio is a little loud and tinny sounding.
Yeah. Well, the
What's up, Metal?
Metal GT.
So, was
So that that was kind of an interesting thing. He says his purpose is to serve the Mason light.
well, so far he doesn't sound schizophrenic or paranoid in the reverse.
No, but next line coming up here, he's or a line or two up here. He says something about a demon.
Jesus.
Oh,
He
okay.
didn't
So
die there.
right, he's talking about Jesus being on the cross, and he says they are beating him up.
They are beating him up.
There they are beating him up.
Whoa.
Only he didn't die there.
He didn't die there, right?
They are beating him up.
There they are beating him up.
Damn.
The one who died on the cross beside Jesus.
He says he's something here.
Mm-hmm.
The one who died on the cross beside Jesus.
Jaron said he worked in an industrial brickyard. I guess I think that means in reference to Masonic teachings, not stonemasons, Freemasons. Okay, go ahead.
yeah, not stonemasons, Freemasons.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cross beside Jesus. The cross beside.
I don't know. It says he's obsessed with dark, maybe or something.
You know, it's interesting because last night we were talking about the Basiji Mountains or whatever, and this 3D hologram video movie that was replayed. That was the crucifixion, and just how violent the movie that Mel Gibson made. And this dude was saying this in reverse when he's saying they're beating him. He was saying this in reverse in, I think, 1980. I think she said it was 1981, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird, man. But see? You see what I mean, though? You see how you can connect these dots in the age of the internet? There's all these dots and these coincidences that really aren't coincidences.
Yeah, well, I mean, that beating line is pretty interesting, right? He didn't die there, and this is beating him.
Yeah.
That's... I think this guy has really got something because I'm hearing a lot of stuff in here very clearly. Phrases, not complete thoughts, but it's only first listen through. So,
well, that's what I'm saying. See, this is how it is, right?
I mean, if I were to actually listen to this and work on it for a while, I'm sure there's a ton of stuff in here.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is like I'm saying. When I heard this, I thought to myself, well, I mean, this guy could be telling his time traveling story on any alternative media outlet that goes into this type of material, where they interview experiencers or whatever, people that died and came back to life. I mean, I wonder how many of those, I mean, I don't tempt me to go get a I died and came back to life video for Rio to reverse. Here's some of that, because
See, I think what we need though is we have to get a call. We have to have somebody call in and tell us a short 1 minute or 2 minute story.
Well, we're coming up to the top of the hour. We're going to have to figure out what we're going to do. Either we're going to read the stories that I have and have the audience decide which one they think is real, or we're going to go full Monty and people are going to call in and tell a personal story. And you can call in and be a liar.
Yeah.
Well, but we have no way.
That's kind of the great part about it, right?
Okay, but
you don't tell us whether you're telling the truth or lying, and I got to see if I can figure out if you are.
Right. And so the thing is in the premise of the game, we would know who the liar really is all ahead of time. But in doing it this way, where we're going to take calls, no one's going to call in. Dude. People don't have the balls to do it.
Yeah. Well.
I'm telling you right now, we're going to be reading those stories, man. Mark my words. You'll be glad that I put them together. Believe me.
Well, I'll say this: if you call in and tell us a story, or whether
tell
it's
me a story,
true or lie, I will only expose whether you're telling the truth or a lie. I will not expose anything that might be a secret or dirty or I don't want to embarrass people. Or let something out
just
that
don't
should
lie.
not be out.
Just don't lie. That's all.
Maybe,
I mean,
maybe somebody should lie though. Then we can prove it's a truth detector.
See, that's the thing. There has to be
not embarrass someone.
There has to be subconscious in order for the premise of the truth detector to work. So that's the thing. Whether or not someone will call in, I don't know. Here, what we'll do, we're coming up here at the top of the hour. I'm going to open the phones, or I'll give out the number right now, and you can call in 831-337-8711. You got a story you want to tell? Hey, maybe you got a paranormal experience. Maybe you saw a ghost or something. Or you heard a voice or something. Never know. You saw UFOs. Whatever it is, just give us a call. Tell us a story.
What's that number? 831-337-8711?
Yeah. You just call us up, tell us a story, and we'll try to decide as a group if it's true or not. And then while we're doing that, Rock and Rio will look at it and reverse it. And we'll find out. I know, but Paco de la Chia? I haven't heard any Paco de la Chia in a long time. I'm glad you recommended that, Jeremy. Maybe I will. So the thing is that, we'll see what happens. See, phones are open. 831-337-8711. I'm telling you right now, you're going to be happy that I went and put those stories together. Because you really got to have a pair.
All right. Sorry about that.
No, what was that?
I hit the play button on the...
This used to be our intro song on the second hour of our show when we first started it. All right, we got a caller. Hey, caller. What's happening?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hey. Hi. Hey, this is Linda.
Hey, Linda, what's happening?
Hey, I'll be your guinea pig.
Oh, you'll tell us a story?
Yeah.
All right, listen, you have to call back in about 5 minutes and put your dog someplace where when he barks.
Yeah, I know. He's
right.
a loud mouth.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Can anybody hear me? Is anybody out there? Yeah, left lane, eyes low, cause I'm nauseous. Right now I'm lost, drifting away in the darkness. Echo, 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 echo. I got the devil in my bloodstream, and I'm so high, but it just won't go away. Too much stress,
My hands keep shaking, death knocking on my chest. Can't let it rest. Flashing lights down the road. Feel like there's nothing here left that can save my soul. Hope they playing my songs when I'm dead and I'm gone, cause I don't know if I'ma make it home. So now I'm just driving around the city with my head down low. See trouble up ahead and 2 ways to go. Wanna bring tears to my baby's eyes, and do you hear them angels cry, singing, you are not alone, you are not alone, you are not alone, say you are not alone. Can anybody hear me? Is anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? Is anybody out there?
Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock Pacific AM. This is the Sunday morning rake and bake.
It's the way that we rock when we doing nothing. Ooh, la la la. It's a natural high that the UTH bring. Ooh, la 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 la. Ooh, la 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 la. The real thing. Ooh, la 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 la. Essence through the nostril as a steamer. Coconut chalice, scotchy, or sansamina. Strictly up the highest grade and pressativa. Journey into heather, we for the grief on a grab and needle to proceed to me to keep her off the gate. Up in the heavens at these 24/7, we give him reverence and awakening with every puff I take. Ooh, la la la, it's the way that we rock when we doing our thing. Ooh, la la la, it's a natural high that the UTH bring. Ooh, la 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 la.
This Saturday night, it's Ground Zero Plus. Simone ese. Órale.
Your love is more than good. It's good, and then it's kind of fun. It's like staying up after bedtime when you're still just a kid. Your love is 2 for 1. It's sweet, and then it's kind of fun. It's like a whole lot of good things roll up into one candy like love.
Mm-hmm. The time has come for Who's Telling the Truth. My name's Jimmy.
Come on and
the doctor over there in the reverse speech laboratory. Rock and Rio, are you alive?
I am.
Are you all the way alive? Quick, breathe on a mirror, see if you see anything.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. All right, listen.
The humidity is too high over here in New York.
Well, it's the coldest summer since 1984 in the Bay Area. But, I mean, Mark Twain did say the coldest winter he ever spent was summer in San Francisco. So, who knows? I'll tell you this. I got a video about the Black Flood that this guy made.
Uh-huh.
And I'm starting to think that Roe was the one that got me started on this whole thing back in the day. And what he started saying was, he's saying, I don't think San Francisco was built. I think it was dug out. And I started thinking about it. You know, at first it sounds ridiculous, but then when you really think about it, you saw a bunch of dudes with picks and shovels and all this shit. You thought they were going to mine gold, but really they were digging out San Francisco. But anyways, in this 1659 flood, I'm going to research this. Excuse me. I was going to research this because apparently there was 800 ships that ended up in a big ball out in the San Francisco Bay that they ended up having to no, we're not Mike, but anyways, these ships, there was 800 long ships all grouped up in a big ball, tangled up in the San Francisco Bay, that they burned. What the story is in this guy's video is that these ships were burned out in the bay. So I'm going to look into that because
look into it.
Yeah,
Send me
because
some stuff during the week.
This water event, California was an island and it pushed California into the mainland. Whatever happened.
I've actually heard that before, that the whole West Coast was separate from the... Well, that's where the Rocky Mountains came from, right? Those were the two plates are meeting. So.
All right, so listen, we got one caller. It's going to be Linda. She's going to call back here in a few minutes. Now, if somebody else wants to come and tell us a story, you come on down. 831-337-8711 is the number to call.
All right, I am set up, so if Linda wants to call back in.
Okay.
Good.
All right, well, yeah, I'll play a little bit of music here for a minute, and we'll just wait for Linda to come back in, and we'll see what's going to happen here. It's too bad Epic's not here. I mean, it seems like her and Epic are, a match made in heaven.
Could be.
They seem to flirt with each other whenever Epic's here, which he's not here tonight. Which is funny because Epic was one storytelling motherfucker, isn't he?
Oh, I'm telling
you would think he'd be here for the storytelling. Is an opportunity to just sit here and tell a story without interruption. Did Ernie Isley teach Jimi Hendrix how to play guitar? Yes, he did.
But you say, look, yeah, but don't touch, baby.
Hang on.
Hello?
Hold on.
Hello?
Hold on. Oh, shit.
Okay.
I hung up on everybody. Okay, who's this?
This is Antonio.
Hey, Antonio.
Delphinius.
Hey, it's good to meet you. Nice to hear from you. Now, listen, are you calling because you want to tell a story?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Hey, all right, listen. There's another caller too, so she's gonna probably try to call. I just hung up on her, so she's probably gonna try to call back, and if she does, it's gonna interrupt. So I want you to just be aware. And Rock and Rio, are you ready to go?
I am.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Okay, go ahead.
Good show.
Hey, thanks a lot. We're really interested too. Now, we don't want to know whether the story is true or false. We just want to hear the story. Just be aware we are on the air. You don't really have to mind too many P's or Q's, but you definitely don't want to say certain stuff about the C.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But go ahead. Let us have it. Rocco Rio, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yes.
Go ahead. All right. Go ahead. Let us have it.
Okay. When I was about 7 years old, I was laying on the bed, and we had a big fan in the entrance of the bedroom on the door. And I looked towards the fan, and I saw a ghost, a woman, all white, in a flowing gown, just floating right there on top of the fan. And I was 7 years old. I looked at it and I freaked out. And that's one story.
Well, wow. Now let me ask you this question: have you been sensitive since that time, all throughout your life, to these types of apparitions? Have you seen other entities, like this?
No, not really. I read something that says that children are more likely to see apparitions. I did see another one, though, in the same room at the same house, maybe a year later. I woke up in the middle of the night and looked towards the dresser. There was a woman from the waist up. That's all I could see, pure white with like a bonnet hairdo. And I just threw the covers over my head and went back to sleep.
Well, I'm glad, doesn't sound like it wasn't like a terrifying thing. I mean, I know some people get real terrified. All right. So listen, I'm just going to say personally, in my gut, Rock and Reel, without the reverse speech, I think I'm hearing a true story. I mean, I'm feeling the truth. But we'll go ahead and we'll look now. I guess in the audience, in the chat room, I guess if you believe the story, put a number 1 in the chat. If you don't believe the story, put a number 2, and if you're undecided, put a 0 in there or something.
Oh, okay, but excuse me, I don't know if I can get in the chat. I'm not a member.
You don't have to. I was talking about them. You're good. Now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. So do me a favor. Give us a call back. Give us a call back in about 5 minutes, and we're gonna wait and have this Linda lady is about to call in. So Linda, if you're listening, give us a call, and then you give us a call back in about 5 minutes. All right?
Okay. Yeah, I have another story too. When I was a little bit older, I was like, I think I was like 20 years old. And I have another story of something weird that happened.
Well, let us have it. Go ahead.
Oh, wait.
Oh, right now?
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Rio, you gonna? Okay. You set Rio?
If you want me to record it, you got to give me a second here.
Yeah, no worries. Okay. Well, I didn't know he had another story. Otherwise, I would have, But I'm glad you.
Yeah,
do,
I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm glad you do that. Linda will call back here in a minute.
Thank you.
I'm sure she's listening. Linda, just call in after you hear.
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead. Tell the story.
Okay. It was like 1978, and me and my friend were outside at about 9 o'clock. This is in Miami, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about 9 o'clock at night, and we look up and we see like a streak of a cloud.
Mm-hmm.
So, and when we look at it, and it's like moving. It's like if it was a contrail, but we can't see nothing in front because it's dark. Then all of a sudden, the lights on the light poles blink off, and all the house lights on the block, everything goes off, and then it turns back on. So we let it go. But that night, at about 3 in the morning, I see this. I wake up and I see this apparition. I mean, all white, like energy. It's like, I've looked it up. It's like a jinn. And it was making this noise like a waterfall, like pure energy. And it looked like an Indian, a full-dressed Indian. And it's weird because I had bought this statue of an Indian, and I had it in my room. And that's what it looked like. So
wow.
I've heard that these light beams and stuff can change their appearance to look like something maybe one will recognize. But it started approaching me on the bed, and it's making this noise like a waterfall. It's pure energy. And it like tried to get in me, but it couldn't. It was like too big. I felt like it was too big, and it couldn't. And I don't remember now. I'm 64 years old now. And I don't remember too well, but I guess I went back to sleep. But that really was something. I've looked it up. It might like a jinn. They've also they say angels have appeared like that in light.
Well, whatever it was.
And seeing that UFO, because angels are probably extraterrestrials if they're not from the Earth. I mean, but that was really something.
That's for sure.
That was really something.
That is wild,
it was
man.
Incredible.
That is wild.
Pure energy, and big.
In the shape of a Native American.
An Indian.
Yeah, a Native American.
A Native American with all the dress and everything.
All right.
Not the long feathered dress. Had like one feather or something, like the statue.
Like a brave or a warrior.
Yeah.
Not a chief.
Yes,
a warrior, not a chief.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and that was the statue I had just recently bought. I had in my room. It was like a 2-foot statue.
Wow. There's a lot of synchronicities here. All right, listen. Give us a call back in about 5 minutes. Linda. If you're listening.
Okay.
Yeah, give us a call back. Linda, if you're listening.
Yeah, good to talk to you all.
Hey,
Great
thank
show.
you. No, we appreciate you very much. Make sure you give us a call back.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Sure, yes, sir. Yes,
All right.
I will.
All right.
Thank
Now,
you.
listen,
Goodbye.
everybody in the chat. 1 or a 2 or a 0. You're not sure. 1, the truth. 2, you don't like, you're not feeling it. And 3 is a 0. You don't know. You're still not sure. Now, Linda's going to call back. Linda, call in if 831-337-8711. It's the number to call. 831-337-8711. Here's Marvin Gaye.
I can't hold it much longer. It's getting strong.
There's Linda. Thanks for calling back, Linda. Appreciate your courtesy.
Yes, I tried a couple times and couldn't get through.
Yeah,
anyways,
so
I want Rio to record me in reverse. Because I don't want to pay David Oates effing $500 or $600. Anyways, if I wrote a book, it would take 3 volumes. I came in as a baby to save my ancestral line.
Linda,
hang on a second. Let me.
Just hold on.
Set up here.
Hold on. Now, Linda, here's the important part. Okay, listen. Try to be concise and try to be as quickly as possible because we still have to have another caller call in and tell another story tonight. So just be aware of that. Try to be concise. Rock and Rio, are you ready?
Yep, hang on.
All right, we're hanging on.
I got a time to YouTube delay here.
Oh, okay, Linda.
All right,
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, well, it's hard to focus. I'll try to be concise, but it's like condensing an encyclopedia. Anyways, I've been many different people, many different ones. Right now, I think I'm ASAP Rocky. I think my girl is Lana Del Rey. I think we should be living the movie of her video national anthem. That's neither here nor there. I got mixed up in a church, Christian church, born again, convinced I was Jesus. And between the pastor and my husband, I was married to for 30 years, I wound up in the loony bins trying to be that Jesus. My husband, at one point, I called them out on him in love with his little granddaughter. Anyways, he threw me to the wolves. So now I am Lucifer, unfortunately, and I am still the royal goddess of divinity. But I don't know what else to say. I've been Nicole Smith. I've been Marilyn. I've been many, many different girls. I've been Dorothy Stratton. Right now, I'm in between. No, I'm nobody because I can't convince anyone of my reality as Linda. This body, this person is non-existent. The real one is stuck on a screen, a movie screen like Truman. And I could go into how I died, overdosed on a Hawaiian beach and went into my body and never came out. I could go into a million things. Right now, they're trying to kill me. Sorry, I shouldn't use that word. They're trying to off me here because I have an inheritance connected with my original bloodline. My parents captured me as a baby.
Okay.
So what else?
Linda. Okay, hold on. That was a lot. That was a lot to take in. No.
I know.
Okay. All right. Well, listen. I noticed the hijacker over in the chat, and hijacker call in with a story, and it doesn't have to be true because we're looking for somebody to not be telling the truth. So it doesn't have to be true. You could make it up. All right. Listen, Linda. Rockario, how many minutes of Linda's story did you get there? Can you see it?
It's still running.
Yeah, I know, I understand, but how many minutes though?
About 3.
Is that? Do you have Linda? Do you want to continue?
Well, what Rio say?
We didn't hear you, Rio. She was wondering what you said.
Oh, I said I have more than enough, but you can continue if you'd like. I'll continue to record.
Okay.
As much as you want.
Okay, well, listen. Here's what I'll do. I'll get. What's your blood type? They're asking in the chat. What's your blood type? Do you know?
My doctors will not tell me. I've tried. The only way I can find out for myself is go give blood, and I'm not doing that with all the contaminations around. So I can't find out. I think I'm RH negative. I think I'm connected to the Clooney bloodline, like Bobby and Jack.
Now, that's interesting. Now, there seems to be a blood clot of RH negatives around this show, and there always have been. That's interesting. So, potentially you may be RH negative, but you don't know. At some point, you should, maybe you should just hop on down and get yourself a blood test, or maybe find out. Now, Rock and Rio, I know you're going to need a few minutes. So listen, what we want. Oh, you know what, Mark in the chat. You know what? He's talking about the amazing Randy. The amazing Randy. He's saying that he thinks that the amazing Randy and Linda should get together. They should meet.
Really? Well, I can tell you. I have reversed the amazing Randy behind the scenes. He's not very stable.
No, I know. Well, amazing Randy. He's amazing. That's all. What can you say?
He is amazing. I'll give him that.
All right, Linda. Here's what we're gonna do. First of all, in the chat, how are you feeling about Linda? Number 1, number 2, or 0? You don't know. Number 1, number 2, or 0? You don't know. No, Linda.
Everybody knows because everybody's part of the movie.
Well, that very well may be true, but we'll find out here in a minute. Now, listen, can you do us a favor and go ahead and hang up for now, and then give us a call back in about 15 minutes? Because
well, I want to go back on your show. I'm off the chat.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody in there will give me a clue.
Well, head on back over to the chat in the meantime, and then give us a call back in about 15 minutes. Okay.
Well, why doesn't Rio just announce my backwards speech?
He needs to go.
I'm the devil and God.
Because he needs to
I
do
need
it.
a few minutes to listen to it.
Yeah, so I'm going to play some music. You're going to hang up. He's going to do it, and when we come back, he'll play it.
We may end up going into overtime tonight, Jimmy.
Yeah, we're going to go into overtime. Chris, if you're listening, I don't know if you're here, if you can hear us, but we might have to go into overdrive tonight. All right, listen.
Okay, Jimmy, I'll call back in about 15 minutes.
All right.
You let me know.
All right, I'll call you on the air, so just listen. All right.
Okay.
We'll be right back. All right, Ground Zero Plus. Who's telling the truth on a Saturday night? Cutting Edge. Live. Right here. Right now.
Hello?
Hey, just stand by.
Okay.
All right, Rock and Rio. Our first caller has returned us. Chris has given us some more time to go into overdrive on Ground Zero Plus. We're number 11 on TalkStream Live. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
can you stop?
I always listen to Ground Zero Plus and Clyde Lewis and you all.
Yeah, it's a great network. We're happy to be there. So, Rock and Rio.
Yeah.
Are you ready for caller 1? I don't see how you could be.
Oh no, yeah, I'm just starting on it, but yeah, there is stuff here. But,
Okay.
you got to give me a couple more minutes.
Yeah, no worries. Caller, can you just hold on there and maybe mute your phone, and I'll continue to play music here for a minute. I know you can't hear it. You can't hear.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't hear.
Am I going to be able to hear the reverse speech, or
You
should
be.
I hang up and listen to the show, then call you back?
Yeah, you should do that. Hang up, call back after when Rio plays it, and then call back right then.
Oh, okay.
That makes
Will do.
sense. Yeah, because for some reason, when you call in, you can't hear the music. So that way you don't know when we're playing it. Yeah, so give us a call back when we do your reverse speech. Rock and Real will be getting to it in 2 seconds here. Thanks for calling back.
Oh,
Appreciate
yeah.
it. Yeah,
No
go
problem. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'll call back after you guys play. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay, thanks.
Right on.
Goodbye.
Yeah. What is I in there calling somebody a dick in the chat?
But you may find that blood is not enough. Give blood, and there are songs.
It's Saturday night. Be a good night for a drive.
Pretty little one, but how has it all begun? They're teaching you how to walk, but you're already on the run. Little one, what you gonna do, little one? Honey, it's all up to you. Now your daddy's in the den, shooting up the evening news. Mama's with a friend. Lately she's been so confused. Little one, come on and take my hand. Well, I may not have the answer, but I believe I got a plan. Well, honey, you say Colorado, we can roll on down the line. See if we can get in touch with a very close friend of mine. Let me clue you in, it ain't like him to argue or pretend.
It's Ground Zero Plus. Who's telling the truth?
be a raging wave that comes.
We know you're hovering over that button, but we need your
Green-eyed lady, passion's lady, dressed in love, she lives for life to be.
When I passed you in the doorway, well, you took me with a glance. I should have took that last bus home, but I asked you for a dance. Now we go steady to the pictures. I always get chocolate stains on my pants. And my father, he's going crazy. He says I'm living in a trance, but I'm dancing in the moonlight. It's caught me in its spotlight. It's alright. Dancing in the moonlight on this long hot summer night. It's 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm on the streets again. I disobeyed another warning. I should have been in by 10. Now I won't get out till Sunday. I'll have to say I stayed with friends. Oh, but it's a habit worth forming if it means to justify the end. Dancing in the moonlight, it's caught me in its spotlight. It's alright. Dancing in the moonlight on this long hot summer night.
You know, Huey Lewis played harp for Thin Lizzy live. He's on the Live and Dangerous LP. Hello. Is that you, Rock Real? I can't see you. It's all the smoke in the studio. Are you there?
I am here.
Oh, excellent. Well, I think because there's only the two of us on here, we don't get cut off at the hour, which is good. All right, listen. Have you had time to go back to our first caller number 1?
Yes, I have some material on caller number 1. Now, what was the opinion in the chat on caller number 1 on his?
They didn't give opinions.
Well, I mean the truth or
I know. Well, that's the thing is people get all caught up and they don't put the number 1, number 2, or the 0 in there. And
oh no, they did. There was stuff in there. There was ones and zeros.
Okay, well maybe it was maybe I was the asshole then. I wasn't paying attention.
All right, so
you give credit where credit is due. I mean, if I missed it, I'm sorry. Maybe I should have been sitting here with a pencil and a piece of paper, writing them down.
All right, so here let me get to it. Where is it? All right, so we got.
Well, should I scroll back? I'd have to scroll back and try to figure out which ones they were voting for.
Well, I know it. I got it here. So.
Oh, you got it. All right.
So we got a 0,
a
1. Which true? 1.
Yeah, 1 is true.
Okay, so we got 1 0. We got.
I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5 1s. 2 zeros. 2 zeros. 5 1s.
We're flushing it out, ladies and gentlemen. You're
So we
witnessing.
got
You're witnessing this live. This is we're developing this as we're on the air tonight. Go ahead.
We got 7 ones and 4 zeros.
Okay, so true and I don't knows. So it looks like true. Okay.
True.
Looks
All
like
right,
true.
well-
Now, Event Horizon, you should call in. Not now. Just wait, because we got an extra time on Ground Zero Plus. So don't worry. Wait. Just hang tough. Go ahead, Rock.
I'm going with he's telling the truth about the ghost.
And I gave my gut feeling on it at the time. So
Yes, you did.
all right. So go ahead.
All right, so I got a couple quick ones here, but he actually speaks pretty clearly in reverse. I will give him some props for that.
Yeah, watch George Norrie's going to be doing this fucking same idea like a week from now.
Yeah, well, George
Check
Norrie
out my
better
new
call me if he
idea.
wants to do it.
Somehow I came up with it in the middle of the night. It came to me.
George Norrie better call me if he wants to do this.
Now he'll get the granddaddy of reverse speech to do it.
Well, the problem with David Oates is he won't do stuff like this. Because, well, it's not really a problem, but it's his style, it's his thing. He won't. He does it for like psychoanalysis.
I know. Let's move on. We don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
But here,
so-
the thing is, let me just say this real quick.
He does an organic Sharpton people.
Before you get started, let me just say this. Listen, I don't fucking control the chat. I don't see anything in there. I barely can see. I can see the chat. I can see it going by. I can see your name. I don't necessarily see what's being said. I don't see the beefs. I don't see the, relationships or what. I don't see any of that shit. I don't know what these number ones, the number twos, and the number threes, I don't even know how they get there. I don't put them in there. I don't know where they came from. Now, apparently I has a problem with some administrator, and there is no administrator. What there is, though, is there's a bunch of moderators in here who all are moderators. That's it. So you guys are moderating each other. Mark, it's coffee. But so anyway, so the thing is, I want you guys to monitor yourselves. In other words, we don't tell you what to say in there. We don't tell you what not to say or what to say. You know what I mean?
Only if you're extremely naughty and we happen to catch it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you're in there being rude, we have ladies over here, man. You got to be cool in there. It's just like any other situation. Be civilized. No twerking on the bar.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially if you're a dude. No dudes twerking at all. All right. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. If you're twerking at somewhere in your house, I don't need to know. That's all I'm saying.
I like D. Hodges' comment. He says he asked Clyde about contacting me for reversal, and he said he wouldn't poach Jimmy's guests. I'm not Jimmy's guest.
No, man, he's my co-host.
I'm the other half of the show. For the last
Come
10
on,
years.
man.
And Clyde is welcome to call me anytime.
Yeah,
he
we
wants.
talked to Clyde when we did the conference call, and we gave Ron Rio's number, Rio's contact, so he could get a hold of him. So Rio's the only, believe it or not, Epic Journeyman was going to be on Clyde, and he didn't go on. He was scheduled to go on there, and something came up or something. I don't know, man. I don't know, but anyway, Clyde is welcome to contact Rio. We'd be stoked. We've been trying to say they should get us on Beyond Zero one night. Bring us all on there so we're all in there together before we start our show. And then maybe they could come on our show with us.
Yeah,
we'll see.
We're all friendly here. We all
it's
like each other.
Yeah, no, I'm supportive of Clyde in every way. I mean, we don't need to go into details, but I support Clyde Lewis's show. I've always been a supporter of Clyde. So I don't dig what's his nuts. I didn't dig that prick up in Canada or whatever, and I got reasons to. It's a good thing he was up in Canada, put it that way. But anywho, I don't know how we got down the rabbit hole, but we've got plenty of time.
It was a comment in the chat. I was responding to.
See, that's what happens. See what happens when I get in the fucking watching the chat. See, this is exactly why I don't pay attention to the chat, because I got enough shit to pay attention to as it is. I got Google over here, algorithm in my ass, trying to get me.
Well, Amber says we are not responsible for injuries due to twerking.
Exactly.
That is very true. If you twerk, it's on you.
It is on you. Okay, listen. First of all, let me just see if we degraded ourselves enough to go downstream on TalkStream Live. Or let's see if we raised our mud up one notch. We are now number 10 on TalkStream Live. So listen, at the top of the hour, you don't have to tune out. You can stay tuned, because we're going to be here for another hour if you just tuned in on TalkStream Live. Right now, we're on the same page as Richard C. Hoagland, Alex Jones, Fox News, Newsmax, and OAN. So we're holding our mud up against these hardcore.
Well, that's because we're doing something that nobody else does, right?
I know, this is cutting edge radio tonight. We're just hashing this shit out on the air. You know what I mean?
All
right. Listen. Are you living in your own private Idaho?
I am.
You might be. All right, listen. Go ahead. Let me have.
All right. So caller number 1.
Caller number 1.
All right. So this is from the end toward the beginning. He says, "Yes, this got to me."
Yes, this got to me. And went back to sleep.
He went back to sleep, right? And it says,
"Yes, this got to me."
Yes, this got to me.
Wow, I heard that.
Yeah, and then he says, and that ember was her life.
That ember was her life. Threw the covers over my head. That ember was her life.
Wow.
That ember was her life.
Wow.
So he obviously recognized that it was a soul or a spirit or whatever that he was looking at. Whatever she got, she got. I don't think that's anything.
Wow.
All right. So the next one says, "Yeah, I worried." Jesus tells us that.
We agree.
Oh no, we agree. That's the first one. Is we agree.
Hairdo. We agree.
We agree.
And all book I'll do. With like a bonnet. And all book I'll do.
In all something, I did not catch that, but this is the one. He says, "Yeah, I worried Jesus tell us that."
Yeah, I worried Jesus tell us that.
And then he says, "And her voice said this, and it must." Hold on. Let's slow down here.
Their voice says this, and it must have something that says that children.
Sorry, that's too fast.
Their voice says this, and it must.
And it says, "And her voice said this, and it must now." Right, and then there's a little bit more down here.
Let's go.
Oh, this is you. Hold on, I gotta go past this. So.
Good night, Mark.
I looked at it now.
I do not tell lie, he says.
What was the reason of us to that?
Wow.
I was 7 years old. What was the reason of us?
It was the race of us. And then he says it's Satan.
Wow.
So, yeah, I think he's telling the truth. He saw what he says he saw. So I'd like to find out if that's true.
No, Dave Hodges reminded me this dude is still on the screen over here. I never even look at the screen. That one day that the thing was over the top of my face, I didn't even know it. Because, I mean, once this thing is going, I don't even look at it anymore. The last thing I want to see is my my face. All right.
So he said,
All right.
he got to him. The the thing he saw, the light was the ember that was her life, and he agrees. He said he was worried, you know,
Okay.
You know, so I think he's telling the truth.
He's telling the truth. I mean, that's the way it
Telling
looks.
the truth. From the other stuff that I caught as I was scanning through it, I'm sure he's telling the truth. He saw what he says he saw.
What's up, Pete, man? Good to see you again. It's been a while. All right, Rockaria, so should we have him call back, or should we go? Are you ready to go into the Linda? Or
No, I have not listened to Linda yet.
All right, listen. Caller number 1, give us a call back. And Linda, you stand by. Rockaria has to get back into the laboratory, but Chris gave us some extra time. So, you know, being that there's extra time, obviously old Jimmy will take up that time with some music because, you know, it's getting late. And like I told you, you know, when it used to be that they would only play a certain amount of a song on these talk radio shows, like for example, Coast to Coast, when Art Bell was at the Reigns, you know, he'd play a little bit of a song. But the thing is if you play too much of a song, then the network has to pay. You could play so much of a song and it's free, but if you play a little bit more, it costs you. Now you got to pay. And so radio stations used to get pissed off if you played too much of a song in a bumper because they'd have to pay. And so what I was saying the other night is like George Norrie, he's gone to this point where he realized, you know, it's a matter of minutes, words and minutes at this point in his career. And so he lets the minutes roll by as long as possible. So when that's when one of them songs is on, he lets it play a long time. It's almost like you're hearing the whole song. But we do it on purpose because we like to hear good music.
Mother doesn't go out anymore, just sits at home and rolls her spastic eyes. But every weekend through the door come words of wisdom from the world outside. If you wanna know about the bishop and an actress, if you wanna know how to be a star, if you wanna know about the stains on the mattress, you can read it in the Sunday papers. Sunday papers. Mother's wheelchair stays out in the hall. Why should she go out when the TV's on? Whatever moves beyond these walls, she'll know the facts when Sunday comes along. If you wanna know about the mad punk rockers, if you wanna know how to play guitar, if you wanna know about any other suckers, you can read it in the Sunday papers. Read it in the Sunday papers. Sunday papers. Don't ask no questions. Sunday papers. Don't get no lies. Sunday papers. Don't raise objections. Sunday papers. Ain't got no eyes. Brother's heading that way now, I guess. He just read something, made his face turn blue. Well, I got nothing against the press. They wouldn't print it if it wasn't true.
No. They ruined it because they commercialized it. It was just a thing that Art Bell used to do offhanded, you know. He just playing some songs, you know. Like he'd be sitting there smoking a cigarette, drinking coffee. He'd be looking over at his little carts with all this shit on there. He'd be looking at it. He'd be thinking of a song and he'd play it, you know. He'd play a song, had something that, you know, made you feel something about what he was talking about. Like what we do here at our show. Into the microcosm, man. Somehow you found it. It's Ground Zero Plus, fully listener supported. Come on down and become supporters. You know what I mean? Support free speech wherever you can find it. If you can find it. And you can find there's some truth. And we're finding the truth tonight here. Don't forget. I want to remind you right now, it's time to lean back. Take your 420 break. And dream about tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock Pacific when you paddle into the quiet cove and start your day right. Here's the elevators, as in elevator.
Got to be kidding me, cause in the prime meridian, ripping it in and sticking with the wickedness flow. Swinging low on my chariot, pick it up and I'm carrying, turn up the fader and I push it the most. I know you're bumping and loving it and jumping with the elevator feeling, put you in the Rambo. You got the Jones in your bones, make yourself out tone. We bring a message that you never should love. Said she want my ganja. Said she wanna fuck my earth. Said she want my loving. So I gotta give her some. Said she want my ganja. Said she wanna fuck my earth. Said she want my loving. So I gotta give it to her. I got the bringing, this singing, I got the wickedest rhythm. I bring the style with the W's flow. My mind combined with the spirit, I got the spirit when I hear the delirium with the fear to go. Bust out confetti, flow as cold as a Yeti. I'm always ready and steady. We love the people the most. I get so high, see a bird going by on fire. I got the phoenix and it's killing my soul. Said she want my ganja. Said she wanna fuck my earth. Said she want my loving. So I gotta give her some.
I got no means to show identification. I got no paper to show you what I am. You'll have to take me just the way that you find me. What's gone is gone and I do not give a damn. Empty stomach, empty head. I got empty heart and empty bed. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember, I don't recall. I got no memories of anything at all. I don't remember, I don't recall. I got no memories of anything, anything at all. Strange is your language, I have no decoder. Why don't you make your intentions clear? With eyes to the sun, your mouth to the soul, they say. Tell me.
We're only making plans for Nigel. We only want what's best for him. We're only making plans for Nigel. Nigel just needs that helping hand. And if young Nigel says he's happy, he must be happy, he must be happy, he must be happy in his world.
Where's Cac? Cac, come back. We miss you, man.
Spending all my nights, all my money going out on the town. Doing anything just to get you off of my mind. But when the morning comes, I'm right back where I started again. And trying to forget you is just a waste of time. Baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see there was something in everything about you. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong, and I just can't live without you.
It's just an inside joke there for everybody, but I hope you enjoyed that. There, hang on. Hello. Hey,
Yes, hello. This is
hey, thanks for calling us back. Caller number 1 has called back, and you were telling the truth, man. And you said some really great stuff there. Check that out. Hey, Zombie Wolves in the chat. Hey, Rockario, caller number 1's here. Hey, yeah, so you said some really interesting stuff too in reverse. The part about the energy. What was it specifically, Rio? About what he saw. Is Rio still here?
What's that?
No, I'm just saying. Caller number
I had
1
you turned down, so I didn't hear you.
No, caller number 1 called back. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I just wanted. I couldn't remember what he said specifically about the spark or something. When
The ember was her life.
The ember. Exactly. Yeah, really interesting. So we wanted to thank you, man. Thanks for calling in, and you were telling the truth, man. You know, great. You still there?
Yep, I'm here.
No,
Is
Antonio.
the caller still here?
Antonio, yeah. I don't know if he's there. Can't hear him.
Antonio, you there?
Can't hear him.
Oh.
All right, well, thanks for calling, man. There he goes. All right. Now, have you proceeded? Let me go over there and handle Zombie Wolves over there. Okay, here he comes again. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Here he comes. Hello.
sorry. I accidentally muted the phone.
Oh, no, that's great, man. No problem. Okay, so come on in. So we wanted to say it was great. It was a great call. It was great stories, and you obviously proved to be telling the truth in reverse, which was wild. And so Rock and Real, jump in here now and tell them a little bit in person some of the things that you found in the reverse.
All right, so it obviously said yes, this got to me. So obviously,
can you hear him, caller?
I can hear you. Yes.
Can you hear him? No, go ahead and say something, Real.
Can you hear me?
I can hear me.
Okay,
yeah,
go
I
ahead.
can hear you also.
Oh, okay, good. So you said yeah, this got to me. So obviously, it had some effect on your life. We're talking about the thing. You said that ember was her life, and it says we agree, right? And yet you were worried. It was interesting though. It says yeah, I was worried, but Jesus tells us that, and I'm not sure what your beliefs are, but is that?
Are you a Christian?
Yeah. I believe in the teachings of Christ.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
So.
Well, fantastic.
And
it's.
Excuse me. I'll tell you. Excuse me. I got goosebumps when I heard that. The reverse. It's amazing.
It's wild, isn't it?
You were actually very. I guess maybe because you speak very clearly forward, but you were very clear backward.
Yeah, you were.
And there, like you said, there was more in there, that stuff that I had heard as I was kind of scanning through it, but those were the points that I wanted to grab out as I was going.
Excellent.
Well, thanks very much,
Excellent.
man. Thanks for giving us a
No.
call. And feel free to call
Oh.
anytime. The number is always open if you want to make a call. Give us a call anytime.
Oh, yeah. All the stories were true.
I know. Well, and congratulations. I mean, it makes me feel
You
good.
guys know. Yeah, great show, and thank you for accepting my call. And I've had a fun time, and I'm going to keep on listening.
Fantastic.
Maybe you can reverse this speech if you got more time.
All right.
This
All right.
conversation.
There you go, brother. Thanks a lot thanks for calling.
Okay, listen, you all have a good one. I'll be listening, and goodbye.
Goodbye. Take care. Yeah, take care, man. There you go.
I was going to say, if he'd like, when I have a little more time, I'll go through it a little bit more and maybe give him a little more insight if he's interested.
All right. Well, what I was interested in is Linda's saying it costs $600 to have yourself reversed by Mr. The Godfather of a reverse speech, and I'm tripping on it. I'm wondering how come.
All right,
how come
the new price is $499.95. I'll beat him by $100.
Well, dude, I'm just saying,
Just kidding, no.
why are we over here scrounging around, trying to scrounge us some change to get a few chicken wings? Everybody else is running around getting paid. Or me and you over here busting our ass, we get nothing. People just come over here,
Well,
I guess you got to value what you do.
Yeah,
If you start saying, you know what, man, shit. Fucking,
Well-
you want me to come over there and talk? It's fucking $1,000 an hour. Or how about this? It's $100 a word. How about that? And then I'll talk I'll be talking nonstop. I'll be talking like I just snorted a half ounce of blow.
Well, what's his name? The Tony Robbins guy, right? He was getting like $10,000 for an hour's worth of chatting. Inspirational help. Or
Man,
whatever
some
it
of
was.
these politicians get a couple million for a fucking speech.
Yeah, well, but we'll psychoanalyze you for free over here into the microcosm.
See, that's
'Cause
how you know.
You never know what you're gonna get.
That's how you know. See, look. Over in Cuba, if you're a doctor, you get $20 an hour. You know what I mean? So if you want to be a doctor, you really want to help people. In other words, you're going to get $20 an hour to do that or something else. You know what I mean? So you're not doing it for the money is the point I'm trying to make.
No, I'm not doing it for the money.
Right, and neither are we. The $20 an hour doctors in Cuba, they're not doing it for the money. They're doing it because they want to help people. Okay, so we're not doing it for the money either, but not to say that if there was money given to us, we wouldn't take it. But, we don't run around asking for it. We're not sitting here going, hit the, I'm not pointing like this going, hit that like button or whatever, pointing down or whatever, or selling you some fucking, there's like courses and shit. All of a sudden, well, tomorrow we're giving the Jimmy and Rio course, the experts course tomorrow on reverse speech analyzation. And it's only for paying members. Rocket Rio, why are we not like that? We should. I mean, we got brains. We should have figured out a way that we could just do that. Why are people doing that? We don't get nothing.
I don't know.
No, I'm just kidding. You guys know I'm just teasing you, right?
We do it to entertain the masses.
Well, we're just doing it, man. Hopefully it has value, because in the new world, value is the most important thing. There's two things.
I just nailed something good in Linda here.
Did you? There's two things. There's value, and then there's authenticity. And what's really funny to me is how authenticity made it into the lexicon when that is a major word in the landmark communications course. That's been quite responsible for a lot of success. People that have gone through the landmark communication course have had success, but if you were to look into it, you wouldn't trust it simply because it looks a certain way, which I guess it is a certain way, but on some level, you may want to use a tool like one that's available to you in order for you to change yourself for the better, in a sense. So does it seem like mind control? Yes. But Does it teach people how to communicate? Yes. So, here, I'll tell you this while Rhea's doing that. I'll give you this real quick. I'll tell a story right now. And you can reverse mine. Mine will be, because I don't know if Event's going to call in. So I'll tell you a story having to do with I went to the landmark communication course and I went to the advanced course after that. So I got personal experience with it. And I'll give you a personal experience from that experience as my story. And you can figure out if it's true or not. There you go. No. Comes with a certificate. Did you take it? Mike Mont, did you go to Landmark Communication? No, it's not communication for manipulation. That's not really what it is at all. It's just it's a way of communicating directly, and it's fucking harsh, to be honest. It can definitely be used as a weapon, kind of a thing, where I don't know. It's just, the thing is if people, I don't know. There's nothing. I can't say that I've had anything. Nothing's bad. To me, going through it, it's never had a bad effect on me. Like anything, for the most part, it just made me a better communicator, a clear communicator. But it's not like what I learned there became a way of life or whatever, and I adopted it into my everyday, life or whatever. But in any event, the course itself is harsh. Just simply because, obviously they got to break you down in order to build you back up again. With a new lease on life or whatever. It's just like anything else. It's like people in AA, when they start going to AA, they immediately they find out about being honest, and because that really is the main situation, right? Is being honest. So they find out about being honest, and then it's all about being honest all the time. Everybody, every time they come in contact with anybody, wherever they are, go to Starbucks or whatever, they just, they got to be honest, and it's, it can be, harsh, but you get a hold of it at one point, you realize, Rock and Rio, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm sure you got some good perverse material from that little speech.
I
just
did not
made.
record your little speech, but
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you didn't record my little speech.
I can always go back and get it, though.
That you can, because it'll be here forever. It'll mean something else when I'm gone. You know what I mean? There's Zombie Wolf. I was trying to make him a moderator before. I forgot. Bam. All right.
I believe Linda is also telling the truth. She has some issues that should probably be dealt with by...
I can barely hear you, man.
You can barely hear me now?
Yeah. I was hearing you better now when you're talking next to the microphone.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, I said Linda obviously was telling the truth as well about some of these issues, and there are some things she probably should deal with at a different level.
Now, is this something? I mean, because we're on the air and all this now, is this something private that she wouldn't want to share publicly? That happens
no,
in
because
reverse?
her it's congruent with what she said forward. So I don't think that it's out of the realm. I don't think it's.
Well,
it's
as long
congruent
as
with
it's not going to damage her, reputation or integrity.
No,
in
no,
any
no.
way. Okay.
I would not do that.
Well, I know you wouldn't, but I got to say it anyway. It's like when when I tell you to put on your seatbelt.
Yeah.
All right.
So the first point I'll bring out here is where she said.
Can you guys hear Rio enough in YouTube?
Am I loud enough? Is there something?
No. I just want to make sure we can.
Is
hear.
that better?
Yeah, that's better.
I don't know why it's low, but maybe I bumped something on the board that I can't see at the moment because I'm sitting in the dark.
No, it's the algorithm is that one night I got pissed about the sound issues. The algorithm's figured it out.
The algorithm's messing with us now, right?
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
So where she had mentioned about somebody and his granddaughter. I'll play it forward.
That I've been Dorothy Stratton.
Oh, nope. Hold on. I lost the place now. Where did it go? Oh, okay. Hold on. It's out of order. I gotta zoom
All
in
right,
here.
don't worry. I got your back, bro.
All right. Hang on. I had them switched here.
No worries, man.
Where is that?
I'm always ready.
Where is that piece?
I'm always ready for that moment. A moment where some more music can come into the situation.
Oh, we don't need it. I got it.
All right, hang on. Sorry. Yes, came out of the box too quick. All right, there they go. Yes. Stand by, yes. We'll be back.
All right. So.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh, that was squeaky.
Yeah, that was awful. Yeah, you hear me call out, then you hear me yell out for Jesus just now?
Mm-hmm.
That's because that was that went right through my skull, man. All right, go ahead.
All right, so in the forward here, she's talking about the grandchild.
I called them out on him in love with his little granddaughter.
Okay. And her reverse here says, her nightmare will not fade.
Her nightmare will fade.
So
now Amber brings up in the chat something I was thinking about last hour, which was if a person believes what they're saying, then it shows up as being congruent. You know what I mean? So in other words, if I say just now,
well, if you're completely delusional about something, or you truly believe something to be a fact,
well, so like right
then
now,
you're not lying that you believe that fact, right?
Right. So right now, when I'm going to go check the perimeter, when I come back, if I tell you I saw a purple people eater out there,
I would tell you to stay out of the mushrooms.
All right, I'm going to go check the perimeter, and I'll be back to let you know if there's any purple people eaters. And if I actually see a purple people eater, and I believe there's a purple people eater, or even there's no purple people eater, and then I come back and I tell you the story about the purple people eater, would I be telling the truth?
Well, if you believe that you saw it, yes, you would be telling the truth.
All right. Well, so now we're getting into the real deep aspect of the whole conversation. Is the truth subjective?
Well, it could be. It usually is. Right? It's your reality. So that was definitely congruent. She, says her nightmare will not fade. So, I believe that bad things happen to that granddaughter.
See, man, if you're sitting over at Netflix trying to come up with ideas for shows, you come over here and listen to this show. See, what did you just say just there? Say it again.
Ooh.
The nightmare or something? What'd you say?
Her nightmare will not fade. So I do believe that the granddaughter had bad things happen.
The nightmare that does not fade tonight on Black Mirror. Go ahead, man.
And then the next part of it here, she says, "I'd like you to know that you're a snake, sir." And this is in reference to what she was talking about the pastor that messed her up.
Snake, you know, you're a snake, sir.
I'd like you to know you're a snake, sir. So the next part here is where she was talking about having all these different people, different personalities that have affected her. And in reverse here, she says, "Now I fight a demon."
Now I fight demons.
Now I fight demons. And then it says, all these cursed demons live here. Cursed demon lives here. And then the next part that I found was very interesting. She says, "I speak in reverse."
Try to be
I speak reverse. Masterclass. So,
D Hodges in the chat is asking if you use AI to find reversals and if which one. And I said no, but go ahead.
No, I do not use AI. I have actually tested it by just uploading a reversed audio track to see if it can transcribe. And occasionally it gets a few words, but it does a very terrible job at it. It usually comes back with just random nonsense or things that don't make any sense whatsoever.
Really?
Yeah, I have not.
I wonder.
I have not found one yet. Well, I don't use the major ones that you have to pay for, but all the free try ones have not shown any value whatsoever.
All right. Well, there goes Linda now. Linda, I guess you can call back in if you want. Wait a minute. Well, so we don't even know where people voted on her, do we? I definitely got to go check the perimeter though.
Okay.
So she may. Well, I don't want her calling in while because that's the way shit goes. The minute I stand up and walk away, she's gonna call in.
Well, why don't you play a song, go check the perimeter, and then when the song is over, Linda, call back.
All right.
You can cheat until you're blind. You can cut your heart. It can happen. You can mend the wires. You can feed the soul apart. You reach, it can happen to you. It can happen to me. It can happen to everyone eventually. It's a constant fight, a constant fight. You pushing the needle to the red. Black and white. Who knows who's right? No substitute, you're born, you're dead. Created out of fantasy. Our destination, go home. Look up. Look down. Look out. Look around. Look up. Look down. There's a crazy world outside. We're not allowed to lose our pride. It can happen to you. It can happen to me. It can happen to everyone eventually. As you happen to say, it can happen today. As it happens in every way. This word I like. We architects of life. A song, a sign. Developing words that linger.
The architects of light. Rock and real. Oh no, yeah. Like an overdrive. We're like an hour and a half. We're a half hour into overdrive.
That's all right.
I don't know how much. I think you said we had an hour and a half extra. I don't know. It can happen to you. It can happen to me. It can happen to everyone eventually. There they go. Yes. Let me go over here and open up this thing and see where we're stand over on TalkStream Live. You know, Ground Zero Plus. We are fully listener supported, so come on down and become supporters. Let's see. Looks like Richard C. Hoagland has moved up. We got blown out. We got blown out. We're down in the weeds. Page number 4.
Yeah, that happens. It's getting late here.
I know. We'll go over there and click on that icon over TalkStream Live so we can drive us back up there. I know there's enough people can hear us right now. Just go over there and click on that shit. Just open up another window. I know. It's a hassle. You gotta reach over and click on some shit. I know it's a big deal. But, I mean, you know what? That's how it is, Rio, you know? You gotta get interactive. Alright, listen. Is Linda calling in or what? 831-337-8711. You want to call? Are you over in the...
Damaged her reputation, she says in the chat. No, Linda, call in because...
damaged her reputation? I thought she came out smelling like a rose there or whatever. She was congruent
the whole way through.
I don't know. You can't tell. It's one thing. It's not one thing, it's another.
Either that or she's really good at storytelling.
If it's not one thing, it's another. And it's all too much. If you just live by that, you got it made. If it's not one thing, it's another, and it's all too much. There you go, right? You just kick it. What else you got to worry about after that? Nothing really, right? Sometimes you just gotta. So what's the deal now? Is Event gonna call in with the story or not? I don't know.
Is who?
Event Horizon was gonna call in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago. I thought he was saying something about falling asleep or something. Sometimes you just gotta pull out the definitive Rod Stewart and listen to a jam. Rock and Rio. we're on the same page with Alex Jones, Hugh Hewitt, The Blaze, and Revolution Radio Studio B. All right, Rock and Rio, you there?
I am here.
What are you gonna do now? You gonna reverse me?
I did not record you now.
No, I'm saying, you want me to tell this? I mean, we need the third story. We got 30 minutes left.
Okay, yeah.
Or is Linda calling in? What's going on, man? I've lost track of time.
I don't know. Linda, call back in.
My clock stopped at 4:20, like 5 years ago. So my short-term memory loss at this point is gone. No, I'm just kidding. I have short-term memory. What was your name again, dude? I'm just kidding. It's a never-ending story, ladies and gentlemen. I used to know that guy a long time when I was living in L.A.
Which guy?
The dude from that movie, The Never-Ending Story.
Oh.
That kid that was riding the fucking dragonfly or whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie. I mean, I know about it. I remember the commercials for it.
I never saw it either.
I don't think I've seen it.
That dude built a whole lifestyle around being in that movie. I don't think he was ever in another movie. But I don't know. You know, who am I to say? You know, I look at some of these videos, you know, some of these bands from the 80s and seeing these people doing shit, jumping around, doing dances, posing, shit like that. Think about, you know, they got older. And it's like they're them now, looking at those videos back when they were in their prime or whatever, all snappy and, you know, with attitude and all that. And they look back at it now and they just think of maybe how ridiculous it all was. How they wasted their lives. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe people don't look back. I mean, I guess it would be an intense minority of people that would look back in sorrow of themselves and how ridiculous they were and how important they thought shit was that wasn't absolutely important at all. You know, lives were ruined real. You know what I mean? From bad to, you know, just thinking you're young and shit, making decisions, and then the next thing you know, fuck. Nobody told you had to pay the price. One day you'd have to pay the band, Rock and Rio.
Well,
if you want to dance, you got to pay the band. Isn't that the rule?
Something like that.
That's what Big Bob used to say. Babe, if you want to dance, you got to pay the band. You got to pay the band, babe, if you want to dance. Your roller's your friend, babe. Your roller's your friend. I constantly had to paint the club black, you know? And when you were like a young dude, you were the guy, and you needed some extra money. Bob used to throw you a bone, throw you some extra money, you paint the club. So me and this one dude, Ferris, we'd play Black Cowboy. Me and Ferris, we were buddies. We'd paint the club. Bob would show up and go, no. He'd come up, if he heard the roller going on the wall, he'd come up and go, no. You gotta do it like this, babe. You gotta get a lot of paint on the roller, babe. The roller's your friend, babe. The roller's your friend. That's what Bob used to say. The roller's your friend. It is. And you gotta make sure you always have enough paint on your roller. Otherwise, when it makes that noise, just in your mind, I'm creating a meme in your mind right now. When you roll in the wall with paint and you hear that noise, think of Bob coming up and going, no. That was the thing about Bob, too. When he said no, he never just said no one time. He always had to say it like fucking 20 times. And it'd start out soft, and it would get louder as he got to the end of his no string, you know. He'd go, no. Son. He'd say, son, let the old man show you how to do it. you record that story? No, huh?
No, I did
Because
not.
I'm like fucking Jesse James, dude. I pull out my 6-gun.
Well, what I can do is
I pull out my
go back
6-gun,
on
man.
YouTube, you can get it, yeah.
When I put it back in my holster, everybody's dead. All right. All right, there goes Van Halen. He's dead, man. They're all dead. If you want to live, come with us. We're leaving. We're leaving, man.
We're leaving?
Yeah, we're going just like Billy Thorpe and Children of the Sun. We're leaving. All right. All right, so what are we doing? See, I just told you another story about Big Bob and rolling paint. You could have got me right there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it now.
Oh, it's too late. Oh, you're going to get it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. There you go. Well, I'm getting a warning for all of a sudden from YouTube. It's telling me they detected something in my stream.
Probably drop dead legs.
Well, it doesn't matter. It was like 20 minutes ago. It just now got the warning. See, that's how they do me. I don't get the warning until they act like they gave it to me already, and they just go, just pull the plug, Jug. And that's like that. It's just like that. You know what? Do you remember? So, in the 80s, all of a sudden, this band popped up. Maybe it wasn't even in the 80s. It might have been in the 90s. I don't even remember. But I just noticed it right now. I noticed the song. And it reminded me. Here's another story right now. If you didn't get the first one, you can take this one right here. Here's
All
another.
right, hang on. Let me go back to live here. All right.
Yeah, it's a short story too. So I mean, it's no big deal.
All right,
but I'm
go
just saying. So yeah, so in the 80s or 90s, which I can't remember which one it was one of the two. This band, they just came out of nowhere. And they just had, they had this song. And they showed up, obviously, they had this song, they had a record, it was getting airplay, so they showed up to Keystone to play there. And the band was Aldo Nova, all right? Mm-hmm. And at the time, there was some wine. It was like a boxed wine they were selling. It was like on TV, there was a commercial. And the commercial, the guy, it was like some fucking vineyard in Italy somewhere, and there's some dude going Aldo, like this. And so
it was Aldo wine.
It was like some kind of wine, and the thing is before Aldo Nova came out to play, it was dark, and the fucking place was sold. The place was sold out, and everyone was because that commercial was getting a lot of airplay on TV. So everybody was in there, and they were all saying, Aldo, Aldo. And they fucking rocked, man. Rock and Rio. You see Aldo with that little sneer just there? Oh, man. What is that, a Music Man bass? I don't know. I can't believe I'm putting myself on the cutting block. That was a true story, though. We'll see. No, that was a good show. Aldo. I'll see if I can find that Aldo wine commercial.
All right, so let's see. I'm going to organic sharpen you here.
That's never good.
See what goes on. Well, I mean, I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to listen here.
Hold on, I'm searching out that Aldo. Here it is. 1979. All right, hang on a second.
This is Aldo Cella. He is not tall.
Ciao, Aldo.
He is not pretty. He is not powerful.
Aldo.
But Aldo Cella knows what women like. Cella Lambrusco, a very special red wine. Chillicella.
Aldo.
Chillicella. Aldo knows what a women are like. Look at him. Aldo. They're all screaming for him.
He is not powerful.
Aldo.
But Aldo Cella knows what women like. But Aldo Cella knows what women like. He is not powerful.
Aldo.
But Aldo Cella knows what women like.
Oh my God.
What's that?
I'm just laughing. Just some funny shit has happened on this show over the years. I mean, that Biden, my favorite Martian picture. What happened to Event Horizon? You ain't coming on making a call. I already put my neck on the chopping block. All right, go ahead. Let me have it. It's Aldo, man.
The only part I got was so far anyway was when you said Aldo.
I knew it. I knew it when I said it. I thought to myself, he's gonna find something there.
He is not tall.
Ciao, Aldo.
He is not.
All right, go ahead. What did I say?
So here you go. Right? You're gonna say Aldo. You know. All right. So what do you think it says?
I have no idea.
I wouldn't lie.
You gotta be kidding me. That's fucking crazy, man. That is absolutely wild. All right. So what do you want to do?
You were telling the truth.
You need some more time? Or is that it? Because we got about 15 minutes left.
Well, I could scan a little more here.
All right. I thought you were going to reverse me reading those lyrics earlier. Why did I even read that shit?
I do have that.
You're just trying to make old Jimmy jump through hoops. He's sitting over there going, you know what, man, tonight I'm just going to fucking make Jimmy jump through some hoops. Watch this.
I gotta find it. I got like 10 windows open.
I'll laugh quietly to myself when I make Jimmy jump through those hoops for no reason. Right. And then later on, I'll sit back with a nice cold one and just laugh and laugh.
Okay, here we go. Here's Jimmy reads Ice Ice Baby. Dun, dun, dun.
Hold on. I'm putting myself up here for entertainment fodder for all you people. Hope you appreciate it. Come over here. You know what's funny? So it's funny. D. Hodges just said something about a stain. Oh, he said strain. Well, I thought he said strain, but I thought he meant stain. And it was funny because I was telling Amber about the stain on the wall where I left my leg, you know, when I broke my leg. The place where I crashed the thing and when I dragged my foot across the wall, there's like a black mark there. And when I walk by it every day at work, I look over and I see it. I think to myself, there's the stain from where I used to be. That's all it is. That's all it is, Rio. When you're gone, there's nothing left but the stain. Isn't that a song? That's a song lyric, right?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Oh, man.
I never meant to call you in your sorrow. I never meant to call you in your pain. I'm the one who wants to have you laughing. I only want to see you laughing in the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain.
Everybody in the chat's got their big lighters out, man. I can't believe we've been sitting here going into overdrive. And now, my neck is on the chopping block. Alright. But I have to say, overall, it was a really great and fun experience tonight doing this game show thing. And I think we're going to do it again, but we'll have it more organized next time. Because we're kind of just, you know, it's just like if me and Rio sat down to jam or whatever. And we jammed for 3 hours. And it was all, you know, spur of the moment. So, and everybody, and, you know, Linda and Antonio, who called in earlier. And so once we get this phone scenario figured out, people can call in, so on and so forth, and we put them on hold and all that. Then people can be sitting there, they could be hearing the music like they do. When you call Clyde, you can hear what's going on. On the stain. There's nothing left but the stain. What song is that? You have to chat GPT it.
Nothing left but the stain.
I don't know why that fucking strikes me funny, man. But it does.
I'm going to look it up.
Seriously. It rhymed with something, and that's why somebody used it. They're like, it must rhyme with pain or something. I've been in pain, now there's nothing left but the stain. I sound like that dog on that cartoon when I laugh. What is that dog's name? And it shows up everywhere and laughs.
Muttley?
Muttley. I started sounding like Muttley when I laugh.
This will be the day that you will hear me say that I will never run away. I am here for you. Love is meant for two. Now tell me what you're gonna do. If I gave you diamonds and pearls, would you be a happy boy or a girl?
That was a tight band. New Power Generation.
Which one of us is right?
All right, Rio.
Yeah.
You got me?
Yeah, it's there's not a whole lot in there.
All right. Well, we can move on.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah.
I
All
mean,
right.
there's some things in there, but there's nothing that makes a whole lot of sense.
No. All right.
I mean, I'm sure if I did his version of it, there would be something solid in there.
Oh, you were talking about the reading of the thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were still on the other thing.
Oh, no.
Oh, all right. Well, there we go. Well, what are we gonna do now? It's time to go, I guess.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m. here.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning. There's nothing left but the stain, man.
I can't find that lyric.
When we leave, there'll be nothing left here but the stain.
It comes up with a bunch of different songs, but nothing with that particular line.
What is up with this dude? There's a commercial. This dude's like, he's like this. He's like, if you're a man who makes 150 G a year, but you're afraid to take off your shirt, you need to give me a call and get in my class. I will get you in shape. I will get you in shape.
I tell you, some of these commercials that I've been seeing, or these ads that are playing on these platforms, are just absolutely ridiculous anymore. We've always had like the comedy commercials, like "Where's the Beef" and stuff like that, but like these things are just getting like out of control.
Oh, Where's the Beef? Was that a comedy?
Well, it was funny, right?
It was funny, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Where's the beef?
Yeah.
It was comical. It made you laugh. It was, but
Aldo.
This guy's totally serious about if you make $100,000 a day, but are afraid to take your shirt off.
Aldo.
Aldo.
All right, Aldo knows what the women like, man.
Maybe I'll reverse Aldo Nova.
Well, Aldo, it says in there, Aldo's not tall. It says Aldo's not tall, but he knows what the women are like.
Aldo's not tall, but he knows what the women like.
You know who used to know what women like was Bobby Brown, man. Remember Bobby Brown? Man, this album right here, Don't Be Cruel. See how many records this dude sold? This shit right here.
Truth about Ronnie, she's a sweet little girl. You can treat her right, real nice, and hold her tight.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm not sure about this, but didn't he go to prison or something?
Who, Bobby? Yeah, because he beat up on Whitney.
But that's what he went to prison for?
I think so.
All right, because this song, Roni. I don't know, man. I was just wondering what he went to prison for. See, that's the fuck.
I could Google that quick.
That's the world we live in, man. So you can't just listen to music anymore. You gotta you gotta do a deep dive. If I hear somebody say I'm doing a deep dive one more motherfucking time.
I'm doing a deep dive, Jimmy.
Deep dive.
No belly floppers over here.
Doing a deep dive because the man doesn't want you to know about it. That's the thing. It's just fucking...
he went to jail for drunk driving.
It's a commercial. It's a commercial on YouTube because every video is conspiracy based. It says, Here's a new detergent. I'm washing my jeans. See this detergent right here? The fucking government doesn't want you to know about it. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because it gets your jeans clean. That's why. If you use this detergent, your jeans will get clean. And the fucking government doesn't want you to have clean jeans. They want your jeans to be dirty because they want you to feel bad. Now. See? That's how it works.
Yep.
That's all you got to do is just say the government doesn't want you to do it, and people will buy that shit.
The government doesn't want you to have clean underwear, Jimmy.
I don't wear underwear. I go commando.
Okay. I didn't need to know that.
That's right. You didn't, but now you do. What are you going to do? Just think when this song came out right here, there was people lighting up candles and drinking wine and shit. I mean, they were even drinking that Aldo wine, that Chella. Hey, Chella, Wella. You know what I'm saying? Someone was playing this shit, man. Someone's like, hey, baby, throw on that Bobby Brown CD. I'm gonna light up a candle. I'm gonna light up a candle, baby. I'm gonna pull that bottle of Chella out of the fridge. And after tonight, there'll be nothing left but the stain.
Nothing left but the stain. So Bobby Brown went to jail for his third DWI, and he spent 55 days. But he's thankful for it because it got him clean and sober. Jail got him to stop taking drugs.
Well, God bless him, man. Like I said, he had a giant record. And I think he was the one that started that whole Gumby look, where you shave the natural up one side so it looks like you look like fucking Gumby.
The Gumby cut.
I'm pretty sure he was the one that originated the Gumby.
It might be.
And I think he used to do that dance too. Wasn't there a Gumby dance? I don't know, man. I do know he was the originator of the Gumby haircut back then. But back then it was it was the early 80s. All right, we've been here long enough. It's time for us to go. I'll be back in just a few hours, 8 o'clock Pacific, for the Sunday morning wake and bake. And paradise, man. Paradise. You ready to say goodnight, Rock and Rio?
It did start with Bobby Brown. It was the Gumby haircut. just Google Bobby Brown Gumby and it comes right up.
Hey, he was going Gumby, and oh fuck, I can't think of his name.
I guess he was supposed to get a flat top, and the barber screwed up.
Got me that Gumby look, man. All right, we got to go.
All right,
I'll see you later.
See ya.
I'm yours.